You are watching Shalom World News. I'm David Kerr from Lansing in Michigan, and these are your latest news headlines from around the world. The bishops of the United States are calling for action to address what they see as fundamental problems in society that can lead to gun violence. Their call comes in the wake of a mass shooting at a rail yard in the Californian city of San Jose on May the 26th, which left 9 people dead, including the gunman. Archbishop Paul Coakley, who heads the US Bishops' Committee on Domestic Justice and Human Development, is now calling for, quote, rational yet effective forms of regulation of such dangerous weapons. He also said that this week's fatal shooting is a reminder that something is broken in society which must be addressed with courage. This included, he said, greater mental health outreach and services. Meanwhile, the Catholic Church in California has spoken out against plans to liberalise the state's laws on assisted suicide. Physician-assisted suicide has been legal in California since 2015, but a new bill currently being debated by the state's legislature seeks to remove various safeguards, including a 15-day waiting period before lethal drugs can be administered. It also seeks to scrap the current requirement for a licensed psychiatrist or psychologist to conduct a mental health evaluation of any terminally ill patient. Now, the Catholic bishops of California have entered the debate. They warn that the proposed legislation will force doctors and hospitals abstaining from taking part in assisted suicide to refer patients to individuals or organisations that do prescribe lethal drugs. The preferable alternative, say the bishops, is more and better palliative care. The body which represents the bishops' conferences of the European Union's member states is calling upon church charities and the international community to give greater support to the people of Lebanon. That plea has been issued in response to a letter from the Assembly of Catholic Patriarchs and Bishops of Lebanon expressing concern about their country's current political, social, sanitary and economic crisis. Due in large part to the COVID-19 pandemic, last year saw the Lebanese currency dip to record lows. Meanwhile, a devastating explosion at a Beirut port in August of last year killed some 200 people, wounded around 6,000 others, and compounded the country's economic crisis. The Italian Parliament has passed a motion unanimously condemning China's persecution of its Uyghur Muslim minority in Xinjiang province. The text of the motion focuses on China's use of forced birth control, suppression of religious freedom, forced labour and detention, and digital surveillance employed against Uyghurs. It draws upon evidence gathered by both the United Nations and other human rights organisations. The motion stops short, however, of using the word genocide. It recommends that the Italian government condemn such atrocities at international forums and also promotes a ban on the trade of goods connected to forced labour. The motion also wants the Chinese Communist government to allow parliamentarians, UN human rights observers and others to visit Xinjiang. Well, that's your latest headlines for now. Do join us for more tomorrow. You can also visit us at swnews.org for more news updates. Shalom.